My name's Pamela LaBelle, and in 2010 I got diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer. I had 2 young children, I was working in a busy career, and nothing prepared me for what I was about to go through. The first thing I did was I started reading. So I turned to the internet and I started reading books on breast cancer, and there's a ton of information out there, and a lot of it is very overwhelming, but I wanted to know about my options in treatment, side effects. I wanted to learn about what my journey was going to look like. So what I found really benefited me was support of women who had already been there. The first person I met was a week after I got diagnosed. I was sitting in a restaurant, and the woman diagonal from me, she looked like she had been going through chemotherapy, and I approached her and I said, "May I ask if you're going through chemotherapy?" And she said, "Yes, you know, we're just out celebrating my last treatment." And I said, "I just got diagnosed with stage 1 this week." And she stood up and she gave me a big hug, and she asked me to come sit down with her. And we developed a really close friendship. At the same time, I met other young women at the hospital that were going through the same thing. I joined a support group for young women who have developed breast cancer in their 20s and 30s. And I also got a mentor through that support group of a girl who was a year ahead of me in her journey that had experienced these things and was able to give me advice. And having comfort in hearing other people's experiences and stories, even though they may not be exactly the same, was really beneficial for me. I was really excited to get involved with this website because I knew how important support was in my journey and my healing. And I know I'm very lucky. I live in a big city that has a lot of resources available to women in my position. But these resources are not available to everybody globally or in their communities. So I thought the online community where everybody can share their experiences with what worked for them, what didn't work for them, and everyone can benefit and help one another. So my hope for this website is that people will share their stories and support one another. And I think by doing that, it's so important, and it can make somebody's tough journey a lot easier.